Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I have 3 more cards to share with you as a part of the Halloween card series that I've been doing on Ustream and here on YouTube. So these are 3 cards that I made today on Ustream, and thank you for everyone who kept me company even though chat was less than reliable, and I did take a break in between to have some lunch that my husband made me because we're on vacation. So let me show you what each card was, which supplies I used for each card. I will have photographs, close-up photographs, as well as the recipe list, or the recipe for each of the cards, so the product list, and whenever possible I do include links if I have them or I can find them directly to the products. So this is a standard A2 size card, so 8.5 by 11 sheet of white Staples cardstock, which is 110 pound weight, cut in half and then folded in half, so it's the half cut and then folded to a standard A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5. Then a black layer of report covers from Fellows, which are still available on Amazon.com in both black and white, and they are on the little expensive side, but I believe that there's 500 sheets in the stack, and it's just, I love that paper. It's my favorite kind of staple black. And then the designer paper for this particular card is the Pink Paisley Phantom, and I got one of the sheets for this from the 6x6 24 sheet pack, and this was from a set that I got from HSN when it was on like super duper markdown discounts when they were trying to move their Halloween leftovers. So keep an eye out after the holidays for products, particularly paper. So that's the base layer, the pattern paper layer, and then the image is on 1/8 inch dimensional on this kind of framelit, and that is from Spellbinder's Labels 3 die, and I used the second from the largest, and I cut it with the same black report cover stock and embossed it, and then on top of it rubbed the Faber-Castell Gelato in the white. As you can see, my fingers are covered with the gelato, so I've been playing a lot with them today. And then on top of that, which I just dropped on the floor, I'll try to remember not to run over it. And then down here I have a little banner that I created using Stephanie Bernard's Banners for All stamp. I used the outline, the pumpkin, and the little dots, and I stamp them in different color inks. This is Spice Marmalade, and the purple is the Royal Purple Stays On. And then I just layered it on black and hand cut them to have a little bit of a dimension. And they are on black dimensionals. And then I just ran a piece of orange twine. I did add, as you could see, add eyelets to each one of the 3 banners, little eyelets, and the 1/8 inch ones, and then ran the orange and white twine through it and just glued the edges. And then the witch is on a action wobble, and the way I placed it, her little broom kind of gets caught a little bit, but she's really cute if you move the, see that? And I colored her. This is a digital image from Greeting Farms that I had colored up last week. I had 3 more images that I had colored and already had it all ready to go. I just had to kind of compile the actual card. And she was colored with Distress inks from Ranger. So you can see there's a little bit more because they're water-based. And then in her hair I have a few strands of the Spica, Achu Spica Copics. So that's card, I think, 14. So we'll call her 14. And the inside doesn't have anything, which I may or may not. She's not extremely heavy because it's all really lightweight stuff. But I really like the action wobble kind of addition to that. And then this one is a leftover of the 5x5 cards, square cards that I had made. And this paper is from the Matilda line. From this line, I think. Oh no, it's not. The orange damask looking pattern paper is from Die Cuts with a View matte stack that I bought, and so is the green with the purple dots, and those are actually purple dots. It's hard to tell. There you go. But they are shiny purple dots. And then this image underneath in black is the Spellbinders Label 21, and I used the second from largest. After I cut it out, I actually trimmed the section part out of it. It's not that wide. It was much smaller, and I just cut it in half and took out another ½ inch because from the straight edge, and then separated them so there's blank space underneath. I just wanted to have that framing in. And then he's a cute little pumpkin boy, and he wants candy, so candy he shall have. And I use the I Want Candy as well as little candies from the Studio G stamp set. And as you could see, the Tog Bubble punch that I have, the I Want Candy, was all in one line. I inked up the I Want, wiped it off, and then the candy, and then stamped that, so it's in a different orientation. Because I didn't feel like cutting the actual stamp, at least not yet. I just inked it up separately. And then he's colored with Copics, and his little belly is on dimensionals. This is on dimensionals, and so is he. And then the only other thing that I did is his little leaf is flocked. So I wanted some textural differences, and the purple bling is from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then the little, I put a couple of just random stamps of the little candy. So he's the I Want Candy pumpkin boy. And then last but not least, I used, for this card, I also used the Phantom paper from Pink Paisley. So that's a leftover piece. It was, yeah, over here. So nothing goes to waste. I used these scrap pieces of paper, and I had another one of these digital images of the little mummy. He's also in an action wobble. And in addition, I had a pack of little googly eyes. Pam, look away if Pocono Pam doesn't like googly eyes. As I drop everything. So I added little googly eyes to him, to the image. So he makes noise when you tweak him like that. And then 31 is from the pack of thickers that I just picked up at Big Lots, which, as you can see, don't trust thickers adhesive. I'm sorry. I like them. I don't buy them often because I kind of make my own, but I saw these green ones and they were $2 in chipboard numbers, so I thought I could use the 31 for Halloween, which I did, but don't trust their adhesiveness. I added my own glue to it. Then again, the appearance of my favorite spooky tree from Sizzix, and then this is one of my newest acquisitions. Nancy was cleaning out her supplies to help with her vehicle, so I picked up her mini movers and shapers bird and bird cage die. So I used the bird out of purple felt. Let me see if I can show you my piece of purple felt. It's piece of craft purple felt. I picked that up at AC Moore when they were 10 for $1, and then I layered 2 of them up, and then for the eye, I added a 2mm bling to each one, and if you look at it, they look like they're following you. They're slightly creepy. So creepy and cute and slightly menacing. There's the 31 Mummy, the I Want Candy, and the Witch on a Broom. So this is card 14, 15, and 16 in my Halloween card series. Let me know if you're ready for me to stop or if you want to see more, because I certainly have more ideas. I still have the Day of the Dead idea, which I've been kind of coloring up, and then I have a couple of other stamps that I could use, as well as additional paper. So I'm having a great time making these, and I'm really enjoying myself, and I think I'm kind of stretching my standard, and I'm having fun doing it. If you have any requests, also let me know. If you've been making cards and you want to share them, by all means, post a video response. I'll be more than happy to add it to the playlist, which I add every single one of these videos to my playlist. So don't forget that in the description below there'll be a link to my blog with photographs and the recipe for each of the cards, to my Ustream channel, albeit chat is completely unreliable there these days, and see if there's anything else. And I will include a link to the playlist where you can watch all the videos if you've missed any of the previous cards. That's all I have for now. If you have any questions, as always, please leave a comment. I'd love for you to thumbs up because, you know, you got two. You could spare one, I know. I spared one today for several people videos that I watched. And before I start rambling completely, thank you for watching.